Good day from here. We are going to be naming this one video 2. The video tripping up was an attack. That one was not normal. You know, somebody who have been on this very line for some time right now. I know when things are normal. That one was not normal. You know, I'm live streaming right now from a different devices. So let's see how we can be able to complete the broadcast. So please, if you are watching, do not hesitate to share, please. If you are watching, we are going to be naming this one video 2. We are going to be naming this one video 2. You know, a lot is happening, as we can see. A lot of things is happening. So when I said I want to play that one particular video that our trumpet used in confronting Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, you know, automatically towards a track. So this is what we are living. And with what is happening in this very page, I think it's high time a lot of us, we are able to, you know, we are able to know that some of the things we are saying here is the real fact. It's just that most of us, we choose, I don't know the kind of life we choose to live. I don't know the kind of life we choose to live anyway. But I'm going to be playing this one to you on how President Donald J. Trump confronted Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer.
We have the lowest unemployment.
So let's play together. We'll continue doing our best. But for those of you that are still living in different realities, all left for you. I told you here one time that stupidity is not a blessing. It is an expensive pain. So don't say tomorrow you did not know about it. And whether I say it or I did not say it to, God is not going to hold me responsible over what happens to you. It's your luck. So I'm trying my best. These are some of the inconveniences we go through at times. Nobody will not wait, no me say I'm trying to save humanity. Everybody all knows. So let me play the video to you.
We have the lowest unemployment that we've had in 50 years.
So I don't think we should have a debate in front of the press.
But it's not bad, Nancy.
No.
It's called transparency. You were called 20 times to shut down the government. You know what I'll say? Yes. If we don't get what we want, one way or the other, whether it's through you, through a military, through anything you want to call, I will shut down the government.
Okay, fair enough.
And I am proud, and I'll tell you what,
disagree.
I am proud to shut down the government for border security, Chuck, because the people of this country don't want criminals and people that have lots of problems and drugs pouring into our country.
Now, he made the categorically clear, and they know what the man is capable of doing. The man is so confident of himself. The thing is just that the reason why a lot of things are legal today, he wants to make sure you yourself you are aware, you are the one that decides. He has the power. The mechanism is there to do whatever thing, because he came to come and put a lot of things in order. But putting it in order, let's you try and follow constitution. That's why a lot of things are lingering. They are afraid. This is the most toughest people in Democrat, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. He were talking to them. He told them he will shut down and he had the power to shut down the government. And most of us don't even care to know what's happening. You are still playing politics. We are still politicizing everything as if everything is normal. And now, things work in that ways. If you take it at your own point of view, something is not just forthcoming. Also look at the next person's point of view. Like now, some people are saying, we must get our freedom. No, the freedom may come in a unified manner for everybody. It must not have to go the way you want it. The way you want it may not work for you, because it does not have the mechanism in place. That's why like something I see that will lead to our freedom, I always want to view it vis-a-vis, to see how will I be able to support this very one. Up to now, I'm in breakfast struggle. Somebody called me and he said, we would have called you in our last interview. We can't call you now because you are supporting Obina. Well, you guys are very stupid. I insulted him. He said, Chairman, that thing. I said, vex me. Now, what are we talking about? Who say life get as it be? How about life strong go? About life long go? About life get kilego? We are talking about one particular thing. It all depends on the perspective. Where is something for happen to you? Me, if I brought out on any something, don't be too carnal. Check it. What is this guy driving at? Okay, what about the world tomorrow come normal? And the people you were expecting to cut Brafalan for you, they say they are not going to cut it. You kill yourself for nothing. That's why there are freedom you fight it in that ways. If it's not going to come from it, the most important thing is that we are able to remove this government. There are some states in America today, even here in Spain. There are parts of Spain. The money they pay is even bigger than the one of Germany. In the side of Victoria, Bilbao and the rest, they pay. But other regions, they don't pay. Are we not having the same president? Those ones, there are a lot of things they have autonomy for. At the end of the day, those states can become a state of his own, using natural resources for himself. Depends on what your House of Congress or your senator fight for. We want to have right over this thing. We'll be giving so and so allocation or so and so percentage to the federal government. Earlier, the better for us to get it clear. A lot of people say right now, feel right now, maybe because I'm not shouting IPOP, automatically that one will make me you are an idiot. You don't know what you are saying. You don't have this right to say no election. There are people that are deciding how you are going to live today. Now, if you really have this trend, why you don't know about the Jason and big boy? Why you don't know say they want to poison you? Why you don't know him if you knows everything? These are the problems a lot of us has today. We became too carnal. We don't see something from another side. We don't care to know about what other people are doing. All we know is about ourselves. Donald Trump don't want anybody to die mysteriously. The military would have driven Biden away for ever since. Do you know since when they have the election result, the very day when he came out and said they ran this election, they got the result already. You were only the one fooling yourself. The military have the result already. They are even using Biden to clean up their mess. Because if Donald Trump is there today, there are a lot of things he cannot do it. How will it be in White House at the same time? Curing NATO and EU. All of them are there, they shake. Go to your television stations. Putin hold them for here. They couldn't do anything. Since we put the test and say go to bring out nuclear weapon. Are they all of them they shake for hand? Have they been able to insult Putin again now? Let's go back to our drawing board and think. How is this life going? Did that fist in about this very system that's here right now? That's why I told us here one time, for those of you always building a media, you may not stay in the house. We are fighting a war. When the bullet meets you, the bullet meets you, you are gone. That's why if you look at Nigerian situation, they can just come and say no election with fixing a leader there. They want you to decide. Because this thing, history going to remember it. That's why thank God today the youth are working. That's political revolution for you. So the people that is supporting APC and PDP, be ready to use your head to pay when the time comes. Nobody will have, keep on supporting the same government. The people, they are tired. 99% of youth are tired. They are tired. Anyone that is not tired right now, know that his days are numbered. Revolution is happening in all countries all over the world. Do you know why Salvador is leaving home? Is it not American continent? Why is Venezuela, why are they leaving home? Is it not American continent? Why is Mexico also trying to have border between America and whatever? Why are they running? Because what Vatican need to be tani adegbe film video na, but we have video na film wa mo or film wa hun wa deva wa gun. Even at the Buckingham Palace, the leader they decide. They know the kind of leader you deserve. That's what now they give you a universal leader in Africa. Keep on calling upon this Jesus. That will never help you. And most of us, we are using excitement. We lost excitement. We doesn't read our Bible. We are wanting somebody to come and read this for us because we are so lazy. We want to get everything in a very cheaper form. We don't want to labor ourselves. That's the problem that we have. If you see some men today right now, they don't even have time to make love to their wife. After all, VF is dead. No, knowing that the one that comes from you, that normal knocking or your mercy. That's why you see a lot of children misbehave today. There are men right now who are made up in my way and why you all we had that is suffer. I wanna. Because things are changing. And a lot of people are ready to change along with the changes. It is not everything that comes in your time. But the earlier the better for us to know that this life we are living today, somebody owns it. And at the end of the day, you are going to give account of your stewardship. to God Almighty and to the God of your ancestors. We are from somewhere. You have a man, your father and your mother, they sent you a message. My son, go. Do you think your father is happy today that all their life they live is useless? Now you, they live the real life today. What your father and your mother, what they told you today is not important. Now let your own day important, you know. Now it is only the truth that is going to set us free. That's why I keep on putting up the truth here. Whosoever, irrespective of whosoever it may concern, go and hit your head on the wall. You can see Billy Alien today, they are protesting, calling Obaseki executive land grabber. He have not collected 100 by 100 from you. He said this community, it is the government land, for example. Now you have not go back to your spirit and ask yourself, why will the government still claim a 50 years old land? My father's house today or my mother's house is 80 years. Why will government still say what's behind it? Okay, let's wait as he played. And the government is helping you. You feel it's killing you. The pharaohs suppressing you. The government is trying to put them into subjection. You are complaining. You are complaining. Because you are so carnal. Because you don't have a spirit. That's why today they bring up this very ego spoil. Bastardize our society. Nobody is doing well today. Look at all our young boys where they say they make money. Their money is not organic, it's spiritual. They collect your spirit from this one spirit. You know, imagine using juju to provoke money, not even your beauty now. Where are the 10 flats and 100 flats today? They are still in where they used to be, even worse conditions. Look at Germany right now. Germany is doing mass deportations. And did I not tell you after they might have injected you, they will deport you and leave your children here? Is it not start happening in Germany already? Deporting mothers and leaving their children? Who is right now? We always want to take everything, you know, the most easiest fight is what we want to fight. Nothing good comes easily. Gold become gold because of the process of fire you go through. A lot of people, if they tell you the 100 years they spend in this life, what they are went through, you cannot go through it for one day. That was why we are looking for cheap something. Once any government just talk, we obey. I go now, oh yes. I feel even when Owanokwa is the one killing your life. Even when Owanokwa stands for the undevelopment of the state, you doesn't bloody care. But every one of us right now, we are running to abroad. Who built abroad? Abroad were built by what I'm telling you right now. They defend the right of the people, and the constitution is interpreted. How many times have you ever seen from Buckingham Palace? I know Queen have immunity to do anything, whatever thing, but he still choose to obey the constitution. Your own today, nobody is working for you. Father is not father, mother is not mother. How are you going to make up the life? How many of our elder statements have come out today right now that we want a new Nigeria? Most of them today, most of your chiefs, they are CAPC. You have decided to become obedient, leaving your father and your mother in their own ignorance. That's why somebody that have children abroad will still come out today, and their children does not go to University of Ekpoma. Ekpoma State University. They don't go. They don't go to Uniben. They are UK studying with your money or your detriment. And you are still there fooling yourself. You want to campaign for Tinubu. Tinubu by now is sick. His children should be campaigning for him because they are going to benefit it. Why are they pushing your head forward? Why is it that in everything you have to be the one to keep on supporting them? Donald Trump, both his wife and everybody, they are supporting him. They are supporting him. They support him. That is how he is abroad. But our own, we are looking for who to give us money so that we can go and do and undo. There's somebody will give you money to go and threaten you. And we are Wusu next. Edo is not made for you. Or God will can less safe. Huh? You see the problem that is in the world today. It is global. The world is taking a new shape. No country now where we are not the political issue, not they. Spanish right now, they are amending their laws already. In Spain recently, President go stand, Pedro Sanchez go stand, Felipe says to go stand. Now Felipe, the level where that man get past Sanchez on. I look at now, I pity Sanchez. Anyone will do that from time. Oppression. And they are related. The Spanish king have a way related to Buckingham Palace. All these people you are seeing, they create all these things by force and put themselves there. Now, what importance have they? Did they contribute to our spiritual life? Oh no, what do we need them for? We are losing emotion over some certain things. That we became their slave forever. All we both say, at least they are not over above the law. But go and look at our own. One person will own 100 hectares of land. Now, if the palace have the right to say Anyato now, the government have no right to say we Anyato. The land the palace is collecting from you selling. Most of it, your father has not there. Are they not there? Everywhere makaya mubo. Wana tali toto. Avozo. Ne no toni ada create ne noto. O toni palace hieni. Ada create. Everywhere makaya mubo na degbedo afiane ge o to wana kwana. Let know the people that loves us. Let know the people that is pursuing us. Let us also know the people who have come to our rescues. A lot of us today, we can't every government to be the same. All governments are not the same. That's why I played to you just now when the Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer confronted Donald Trump in a press small interview. He told them, I will shut down the government if we are not getting what we want. He's speaking for millions and millions of American patriots. Oh, Guana. He's speaking for me, speaking for you. A lot of people feel when it comes, all fake kingdom is going to collapse. That's why today they will never be happy with me. Because if I were to be supporting Biden, they know that Biden, any blood that flows from the pipe, from Ring Road, we always go to spiritually go to Washington. They know. They know what we stand for. If by now everybody see your friend, you don't have an enemy, I don't think you are living a life. You better die, better pass. People must know you for something. That this something, look at what this man is fighting for. This life, now so it's just rich. Look at the way people are dying right now. People are dying like chicken as we speak. Life is no longer the way it used to be. If we guys don't even take it, the life our mothers enjoyed, we can't even enjoy it. The life our fathers enjoy, we can't even enjoy it. Things are changing. Human jealousy everywhere. Nobody cares about anybody. Friends are basabi friends. Brothers are killing their brother. Sisters are killing their brothers. Mothers are sending their children abroad to go and use them to do ritual. You see now, little court person and be ritual. At the time they send you abroad, all they demand from you is money. They don't even care, my son, how are you looking for the money? Or my daughter, what are you doing to get the money? The rumor that your friends had about you in Europe that look at what you are doing for a living, your mother had the same informations. Why not tell you, say, my daughter, who have lived for many years right now. I will not tell you what you have been doing. My son, please, stop sending me money. Stop this thing you are doing. The way I take the drink, so you not go. But rather than, they keep on giving you bills every day by day. To send more money for them. Now, under normal condition, who we are supposed to sacrifice ourselves or himself for each other. Father, we are supposed to sacrifice himself for his children. Or mothers, we are supposed to sacrifice ourselves for our children. If you look at it today, now children, they sacrifice their self. They give their parents. The kind of compassionate mind children has those days for their parents don't have it for them. Your mother is 70 years. You are just 25 years. You are killing yourself to take care of your mother. Why your man also okay now? Spirit even worry or need you where you worry via can your gobo. You only beg one if they will not do it. They prefer you to use your last blood. You, the children you would have even born, even when they are even doing mercy for you now, they will go and do mercy that will make you not to have, that will not make you not to bear children, because they want to live that life up to about 120 years, forgetting you that just growing up that will be on my home. They will never warn you about it. Know that they did not know what to do for a living. Now that they are belay on they're concerned about. The love I have for you, your parents don't have it for you. If they have it for you by now, their love they would have revealed. They would have been able to tell you by now. So we may hey boy. A spirit to a spirit tag mono. Give me now. But now your mother know the reason why your husband there is always quarreling in your home. Your mother know you have a spirit. They want to told your mother your mother ignore it. Because you know that the very day you settle down and be your ward or wazo, you're no longer going to be getting money. He wants you to remain a single mother so that you can still do anything but to send her money. Then that's the love you're talking about. That's the kind of love Christ brings. The God of our ancestors make our father to pray. No go, no go. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be. under the blood of Christ, your mother will never die for you. He will never go extra mile for you to be useful. Rather than she prefer to be alive than for you to die. They know what you do for a living. They have it in their palm. What are they doing about it? They know the cause of your marital distress. I'm the one telling you here, you have husband in the river. It's not a bad thing. It is something that is natural. There is something you don't need to do. Do the medes and you cut up the rope away. It's like when you build a house near person where be say man, you get animals. The animal they only cross when they eat your food. Then what you do, you put fencing. Your mother will be in best position to say, why is no man asking for my daughter's hand in marriage? Up to now, 45 years. Or you go your mother was supposed to, on your behalf. Oh boy, me, even no see. But why? He preferred that money. Or he do settle down. That was why today you become a burnt offering. Because be Jesus in an after all, Jesus Christ so you can also die the age of. We're Tonya. Most of you are seven years older than Jesus died at the age of 33. A military when I lasted for long, your printing machine is getting weak. Then at the end of the day, then the boy that follow you with his heart, they only do work him now. Don't wait to break your heart. How did he break your heart? What does Matthew chapter 10 verse 36 say? He said a maso enemy is a member of his household. Majority of the problem we have is that because the way and manner our parents nurture us. That's why Proverbs 22 verse 6, he said, train up a child the way you grow. When it is old, it will not depart from it. Some of the attitude we have today, even in the husband, need to come away with a jealous. You are my way. Automatically, you are supposed to be there as a princess. I don't know why I refer us to this. What your mother took in a marital home, most of our majesty. But they died, they rest in peace. Today they are the bosom of the Lord. The same mother will tell you, women, don't take it. There are some mothers today call and say, come on, do you know what I went? I show us one video here, I think last 2 years ago. How a girl came back home. He said this Nigerian Notting Wood movie. A girl grumbled home. He said he cut his man with a girl. You know. Then he carried luggage. His mama drive him back. He said, do you know how many times I see your father? Even in my matrimonial bed. He said, I waited. I fought for my marriage. Because of you. If that woman have left again here, him knocking. That girl said, no, mama, you mean you go through all this? Like, the most difficult assignment in life is marriage. For those of you that feel rosy, my dear, you have to be a tiku. The most difficult institution in life is not university, it's marriage. Imagine the man you have not known before, one idiot. No worry if I glue to ethic baby, no worry about. Then he will not be sending you message on my way. Even what a base or yourself. Do you think it's easy? Do you think it's easy? Before you get married, you have to be a fool if your marriage must go forward. If you overshow your intelligence, my dear, there is a spirit right now that is out there. Let me tell it to you. The spirit right now that is out there, a lot of men prefer to go to a woman. No, because they want to go and do experiment. They are using it for experiments. Yes, that's what they are doing right now. That's why since you go mother everywhere, the spirit is disturbing everybody. And most of you don't settle your married husband. You see blood of Jesus Christ, not they drive married husband. What drive a married husband is you give him another wife spiritually. Also, what don't you talk with him? But you can't stay there because there's no mate for you. It will drive it away. Or that's why your boy me. But most of you, instead of you to ask God, why is your husband wretched? Or you suspect it, oh why then how about me where you that phone with faith or me at so go for now. Or that phone when I fair wa. Only what you monitor is psychic. Or that phone when I fair wa. If you make him wa no me agbo kan. Why they make me the verse? We are very, very big mess. Let's bring a solution to this problem. The solution I'm bringing out here, what you are killing yourself for does not worth it. Does not worth it. There are things you live with. Instead of single mothers everywhere. The same man tomorrow is still going to marry another woman like you. You are far better than that one. There are a lot of things in life. Enemy can use it to give you as a problem. My dear, if life became a song, let's sing it with joy. If it became a football, let's play with ultimate joy. Let's play with ultimate joy. Saint Joseph anything Saint Hero. People intend to cover whatever thing they are doing. They cover it up. Some women that will only tell you, if I see my husband see this, they tolerate it. They beg every day by day. My husband, if I thought another woman come, I want to remain in this position. Please leave me in this position. Don't demote me more than this. But they will come on media and start talking anyhow. Do you think it's a normal thing? One woman will be causing problem all the time. What do you think that is the other one who is saying? Can man do it to you? Let it be that now men they already do this social media where they go to insult their wife or house all the time. The women for they divorce them. You see the men to do why I call more. Because you have nothing to say. You have to cope up with every situation. Now, what am I trying to buttress in essence is this. The kind of life we are projected to live is not made for us. It's never made for us. We are forcing ourselves to live as the whiteys. And the whiteys, they have their own culture and custom. There's a way they do their things. Things don't free them. The kind of spirit they have is not the one you have. There are a lot of things they don't value. They don't value marriage. Tomorrow you're here, say, you don't care. You can't you don't care, man. Don't go. Oibo, they're not the culture that says, do you go? Your wife, Oibo, he go to report to your friend, his best friend. Go tell his best friend, wife, say, may go report to Ogbalegbe. They're not the settle issues. Come they call you the way I do kegbe. I do tell you on the phone, help me back my house. They'll say, go and report to police. If he come near you again. If your friend even hear a best friend even hear and say, what do you want me to do? May not go kill myself now. I give her one bogado number one, I want to take divorce. They'll divorce me now, the same best friend. Now go to sleep with your wife. So some of the things we take as a major problem, it was not supposed to be a major. Those days was not a major problem. Today, why did it become a major problem? Because of the same body of Christ. And the people that give it to you, there is a way they are born. They have a modality. They know they use and drink water. If you look at it today, what they do to you at home, in your society, it does not happen here abroad. It is very wrong for you to start living in another man's land, then you want to do everything they do. And you are not ready to do that same thing they do to get their freedom. You are not ready. We day here, was it not day for yesterday now? I was just driving and leave the house only. I was putting this in on my ear. I didn't own it. I was not receiving call, you know. From a distance, let's say about, may I not lie, I think it's about 8 meters. 8 meters. 8 meters. Now so, Ogbalegbe they pass. If the reason I describe, if you park for my front, I don't know the approach is stop. I never read the junction film because get the road a very busy road. You have to stop somewhere, you can't slow, they go. I just do the first stop, this meaning. As then just the pass, so you just say block road. He said this thing not supposed to put on for here. The thing just bust my head. He parked for my front. Now I can't shout for him. What are you trying to do? Okay, when I'm now I can't remove him. When am I supposed to use this? Is inside the bed? It was a very big quarrel. For more than 30 minutes, we just do ourselves there. I'm not going to be talking here as if I dey brag. Because if he went away with his thoughts. And I have the video with me. I tell him I'm going to publish him. He said if me publish him, he go report. Now I say, yeah, that's what I want. I want me and you get problem. When am I supposed to use it? Inside the bed? Where am I supposed to use it? Do you know the guy we asked on, he was ashamed of himself. 2 of them, I gave them the humiliation of their life. If I'm defending other people, I should be able to defend my own. People were watching. You can't do that. You the patrol, they go now say, now government they buy for me, they buy my personal food. Don't can they stop me say, actually, not that I'm receiving call. Now say, tell me the section is in the law. Cheat me now. Open it to me. Now tell us, say, open it to me. He couldn't say anything. He went away with Benwensa. Now say now they call Benwensa. He went away with shame. Tell him, say, I'm going to drag you to the mood. If you want to make you famous, I will make you famous. In the other side of it, I teach him what he have never learned in his life before. Now you said I shouldn't even put it. No, I'm not receiving calls. Now I said this thing women they put earring. Now so some people they put on design. So I have no right over my body again. Now so now don't still come. Inject on my dad don't finish. This will not be face mask. Now what am I trying to say? So you at times you encounter a lot of things. They see this reflection in their system that does not belong here. No matter who you are. I told him an age. I said you should be at your 20-something. When I came to this town, am I a beer? If you want to talk to me with the law. Don't talk to me because you are putting uniform. Now I say, I respect law, but for you, I got no single respect for you because you are an idiot. He was surprised the way I was backing on him. Then I show him my page. And I said, look at it. I'm a freedom. Soy uno litador de la libertad. So you can't do that. I will make you famous. Two of them, they slowly will drive up their GP way. They jam up the wrong person that money. I was not set for it. But automatically it happened. Then we give it to each other, woto. Now, if I were not, a lot of you don't know you face oppression abroad. Because you feel everything is normal, but they have the right to tell you anything that waiting I put for my ear, I'm not receiving calls. Let even assume now for my safety, I'm not supposed to be. So I will not put this with laws that say I shouldn't put it here. With laws. Then why was he made? Now inside bed they use them. Now, these are what some of us go through day in and day out. We don't find out it's oppression because we doesn't have that spirit. Our spirit is dead and it's long ago dead. He said, can two work together? Amos chapter 3 verse 3, except they agree. Most of you today, you have no agreement with your spirit. That's why a lot of things that is happening, you and your spirit, no, they agree. You and your spirit supposed to be in agreement. That's why society is your spirit does not like you, your mouth will speak. Don't worry, I hate oppression. Kill me than joy to oppress me. I will not take it. Not if I told them, not even the king of Spain can tell me to remove it. At the end of the day, what he was commanding for, it was on my ear. They drove away with shame. I don't have Sege. Barawo. We see in court. Self-defense matters a lot in life. But these are the systems you feel you want to die for. I don't argue law. Anything that is lawful, I follow it all. Now I don't catch criminal here, persecute them along with police. Yeah, or through. Me don't catch thief. What I do is to make sure everywhere is good. But don't come and tell me what you are not supposed to tell me about. See your civil disobedient. I should obey you. Tell me where it is in the law. If you can't tell me, I leave it there. If you tell me so and so session, and that thing will not make them to go and study more the way I study the Bible, you cannot ask me a question right now, I cannot answer you. Then I'm an activist. Then what does that make me to be? As a policeman, you should show me the session. Don't tell me, so go and look for it myself. You are looking for my trouble. He said I should go and search for it. Now I say, you mean that? Okay, leave my front. Cars where they bad enough for now say, you know, say I say they do nonsense. Leave my front. You shape take come on, you don't ready shame. You know it's a battle you cannot win. Now the wrong person you jam. Ime that why the example now. Ime now the wrong person now you jam. You are with the wrong person right now. You shame drive your jeep come out. Because you dey for it. They too dey for it. You cannot be stopping anyhow. Now so how many times will people call you here? Emergency why you moya muya. And really it happens. That you just get problem for this time. They'll call no. It will not take me either they are going to the hospital or something terrible is happening. I will be the one to rush them to the hospital. Then they come. Then you are telling me I put here for my ear. Why am I putting this in here? This is what our people go through at times. They count it as a normal life. This is what we go through at home. This is what we go through abroad. Because the sense of humor they got that they treat us at home anyhow. Do you think they doesn't know what your leader is doing to you? They have everything. They have everything in their hands. How your leader is treating you bad. How you have been a coward. You can't speak. The way that they see about DSS here, now so that they see DSS for abroad too. They will use it to dump nonsense. That's why you are seeing social media, they won't leech on black people. It may be enemy way they are part that they why only have go and work for free. That's why this is what we are living. If you are ready to do some certain things, you have to also be ready to put on an armor of resistance in you. The life is no longer the way you ought to be. There are zombies everywhere right now. People pissed off unnecessarily. I was driving yesterday in an express. If you see what one Jeep did, if you see what one Jeep did in express, I think I have already slowed down. I think I was riding only about 110 kilometers per hour. He was trying to, he was no longer overtaking, he want to go hit Jeep. He want to go hit a trailer, man. The whole road was scattered. So another car rather than go use a side to go eat bar for road. Even not because the road were protected, that one quickly entered the road back again. I was just on my lane. I didn't even hold brake. Because if I hold brake, my car for somersault. So there are people, their head not correct. So whatever thing you are doing right now, be very, very careful with people. You can see the way they are opening fire on people right now, very common. One happened in Brazil. It happened everywhere. Somebody will join task will begin to shoot. What is where they are? It used to happen at times once in 10 years. But these days it happens everywhere. Why is it happening? Because of what they put in people's system. Because of what they put in people's system. Why the world today is on a standstill? The world is expecting you to speak out and fist up your country yourself. Every one of us, I want that to be on desk. Miracle is not going to come from heaven. For example, this thing has been done. Go to the door and push it. You have to go to the door and push it. But that your miracle that you are be expecting can't work like that. That's why be preparing for a political revolution and religion revolution. Whether they delete the video or not, our message will keep on putting it there. Jesus Christ, he were made to come and conquer you. That was the reason why the Vatican, they created it to suit up with their religion. What frees you today does not free them. The matter that hold you today does not hold them. They don't get time for the one where you did. So just have it at the back of your mind that now let you want they the very one where you did. So they don't follow you there at all. They are not there with you. So you are mentioning it, you are mentioning it to your own detriment. But if our people that carry this in telling our people about it, can't limit it. They're different when someone tells you that there is no God. And when he tell you, when he warn you seriously, severely about this Jesus. God will bless you. End it like that. Try learning it. Because it's not a narrative you are going to continue with. One day. People are tired. A lot of people, they don't know who they are today. Because of this Christ. How can somebody, a spirit that you were born with, now become demonic? The pastor even banded the spirit out of you. They don't even have the kind of one you have. If they have it, they don't go to do juju now. If they have it, they don't go to do juju. So earlier the better for us. The reason for some topics is to give us awareness about what is going on. I don't have a church. Or I know somebody that have a church, me and the quarrel. I was one first like you. But when God called me, I obey. My son, disconnect yourself from the body of Christ. I do use it often. I use it even more than you. When I was even using it, I use it more than you. Because the word they put there was the word of our fathers. But the acting and the blood they brought out for you to start using to solve all your problems. Everything you have to go on your knees. That's why we have been praying, nothing is working. We have been praying, nothing is working. So earlier the better for us to call it a day. And focus on our attention on the God of our ancestors. If you look at it today, we have been doing it. A lot of your pastors come there every day by day, one message. What's your Sabbath you wear? You have to go to pastoral school to learn how to speak the tongues. Why are they not using the same word? Ask your pastor, why are you not doing what this man is doing? Let them even remove the juju with this side. Let them use it to talk to our leaders. The word of God is made for only you one alone. They have been teaching you for the past 20 years and nothing is working in your life. All till now, you don't even know. Now, don't read this thing you know in the Bible. You cannot explain yourself when you are being asked on certain questions without you saying, my pastor say. Your pastor did not carry this thing from heaven. He just look at it that if they tell you to do and you go like them. That's why they always tell you what you will like. They were part of the people that destroy marriages today. If our mother were to be going to church, our great-great-grandmother who allow our fathers to do whatever thing that comes from their mind, for example, it was not a problem to them. What is not a problem today? Why is it like that? What was never a problem to our parents is what is our problem today. That to say we are living a life that is not our own. Everything is a problem. for children to go to school is a problem. Huh? Everything is a problem. Shelter is a problem. What was never a major problem to us, today is a major problem everywhere. So please, we need to take it very, very easy. If we must amount to live the way it ought to be. So every one of us should be getting ready. There's going to be revolution. There's going to be revolution. It's not going to be bloody anyway. It's going to be between people who are tired of this one Nigerian that is killing destinies, killing children, killing mothers. People cannot go to farm. And if you watch it very well, the way some institutions are keeping quiet, you should know that that's the kind of government they also support. Because they are not inconvenienced about it. The only few persons that is inconvenienced is just few of us who are tired of what's happening in Nigeria. Now, few people. The rest of them, they are not tired because they are waiting. Once their money comes, no problem. I should be the person who will be joining these people to make sure I get small thing, they still giving me a tail leave, you know. But I choose to fight it. I choose to fight it. Because what you support today will also consume you tomorrow. So I love people who are genuinely repenting. Genuinely from his heart. He will say, this is don't tire me. So earlier the better for us. Please, I'm urging every one of us. We might be doing repetition at times. We are doing that repetition. If you look at it, I'm not so much too broad right now about what's happening in the West. Because everything don't set. Things are beginning to put themselves in order. And I love people, after hearing from us, you also go and do your research to also get yourself convinced. Even Oibo right now that created it, theologians, they are coming out telling you how Jesus Christ were created, how a lot of things happen. But you, that they brought it for Africa, you are still believing in it as if it's the one helping you. Now, why you can't play with you? Why your pastor can't thief? Why your pastor going to Mila? Why people going to the same church with you do kidnapping? What business are they doing that really legit today? That makes you to believe it. Now, even in that video, that I'm going to look for it anyway. Anytime I see it, I'm still going to download it. I know it's everywhere on media. Maybe from the person's page they share it for me from. They deleted it from that one's page. That's what they do. The pastor, those ones they dress like those Catholic. They were telling them to come to so and so place to come and perform miracle. But I tell you, if you try that thing to our mother goddess, the real daughter of God, not the daughter of Zion and the real daughters of God, they will really come and perform that miracle. If you try with our God, they've dead them. Carry Jesus Christ, come perform. And really, you don't see them there. All they do is stage managing. Imagine the Jeremiah or mortal idiot praying for married woman, a woman that is fat. Make Jesus Christ remove the fat with their body without no machines. And the most painful part of it is this. A lot of people become very stupid. You are seeing the lies. You are seeing the truth and you are still believing on the lies. All these things are fake. Earlier, the better for you to help yourself. I talked about group consciousness the other day. If you believe that it's fake, me believe that it's fake, automatically, their juju go to fail. If only me one believe that it's fake, and you are still doubting that it's not fake, they are saying the truth, man, it won't work. It's affecting you, it's going to affect your children. If you watch the society our father left behind, is he not telling us today? Maybe you bonoton we are in, because they may kill you one day with this evil thing you are supporting. For most of us abroad, you don't know when you are going to be going to Nigeria. Okay, what about when you go to Nigeria that very day now, they want to do kidnapping? Automatically, you that come from abroad, you face kidnapping, how will you feel? So the reason why we fight for better society, not for only ourselves alone, but for generation to come. Oibo, what they are enjoying today, the reason why at times they are brutally against you. For me, I don't believe that racism. I felt, what you do, what I do, you not like, and I make you to insult me. I don't use that word on police. I just define your stupidity. If you are waiting for me to call you, because if you tell them and say that they racist you, it makes some of them feel bossy at times like saying I'm a better person. I'll just give you the insult number. I'm not cut out by racism. With a quarrel, now fight with the fight. Now two fighting. If you must have to oppress me with the law. Not outside the law, we'll get and hot now. Or why as well as no me wa maybe me vai only you I have do fully full and mama mana me only me going make better wala Wa dekun e ma o gbalegbe no ma wa dekun egbe amunsu egbe. Yan ata mi ata. So for, I know my jurisdiction. I work under my jurisdiction. Please, earlier the better for us to learn. If we must have a society like the European, the same method, the proactive measure they put to get that society, we must be ready to put it. If not, we go nowhere. And whatever life we are living today, whatever thing we sow today, what we are going to reap tomorrow. If you are living in a bad society, my dear, you will live to also die in the same society. So, changing the false narrative of yesterday is not something that is hard. Let's begin to use group consciousness. I told you that time in the book of Exodus, the very day God called Moses, he said, I've heard the cry of my people in Exodus 9, verse 3. It was not the very day they start praying. It was after some time. He combined their group consciousness together. And he called Moses. A time for these people to be liberated. So a lot of things have been released in the spirit realm. You have to join in the physical manifestations. If it manifests like that without you joining, you're not going to still believe. You better join. That's why this fake religion is going to pack their load and leave. Because it was weaponized. I have not seen father that kill his children, that destroy children's house. I have not seen. Rather than he build and share it to them. Like abroad here, the fathers we see here that claim that they are fathers, they give help to their children. Your own, they cannot categorically come and say, look at, because this is what they are meant to do, to kill you, to destroy you. Their mission is in John 10:10. The Bible were written down according to their characters. According to their character, what they came to come and do. So that when it's happening to you, you just read the Bible and you understand it. That's why Revelation 13, 16, and 17. Now let me one read down for the whole Nigeria. The rest part of they did not read it. All till now they are still promoting the same narrative. People right now, people's faces are changing. Immune system is going down every day by day. The effect is normal. All parliamentarians, they are discussing about it, that this injection is a game of function. It is only your side that it is good. Because you have to defend them. What are you gaining? Normally, if danger is coming, a good father will alert the children in whichever language. Why the same people, why they don't alert us? May they speak Bini? Or as they talk, rather than they promote it. Rather than they were the one that encourage you. Because they are done with you. They want to take away your house. Most of you today, your parents even want you to die. They are looking for a way to kill you. So that they can inherit your properties. These enemy now you love West. Even more than your father and your mother. Because the information I give to you, they don't give it to you. Only what they introduce to you is the body of Christ. And when they know that there is nothing good can ever come out of that place. But I thank God for most of us who is disconnecting ourselves right now, reconnecting ourselves to the God of nature. So there is a sense why we must have to go to the God of our ancestors. There is a sense. There's a very huge sense why we must have to go back. Failure for us to go back is going to be a very big taboo. Please, before you watch this very video, watch the first one. This is a continuation of the other video. So that one were brought down by all those women with the shenanigans. So for those of us who our video have been helping, who is still helping up to now, what you do, spread this very news around. This is the good news we are talking about. All this what you are going to be saying in Zera Gezera, transition to global greatness. It cannot just come without you being a part and parcel of it. That's why the word is waiting for you to speak out, so that it can take its new direction and its new way that God have already designed. We are going to start living our lives. So I remain the CEO of Civil Disobedient, Comrade Newton Benegun, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. So for those of us that want to reach us at times, our telephone number is +34 631 056 284. Our telephone number is +34 631 056 284. That's our telephone number. Then our YouTube channel is IAICP. IA in capital letter, IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. And you can also as well follow us in National Patriot Association. It's also one of our pages we also use to tell you things about what's happening around the world, the things that are yet to come. Everything we have told you here must come to pass. So don't take our word for granted. So there's going to be a spiritual revolution. A time will come before you find out that you are already one left in this body of Christ. It's too late. So these are some of the things where they say they invaded Africa. These were some of the things they came with. Before they came, they saw all this word there. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not. Why did they still came and stole away our properties? Up till now, they are not helping us to talk to our leader. Rather than they invite our leader to G7 meeting, to G12 meeting, to use them to drink concussion. You must kill your people. You must kill your people. That's what they tell them. And they cannot, even most of them that have the mind to do good, they have no option than to say, yes, we will obey you. If you don't want to do one, you don't rule again. That's what happened. But you don't know that these same people are your problem. You felt I'm your problem. That's why today, who they say may go jail, now they go jail. If they say you won't go to jail, now just one phone call, it's done. So we want the system that is quantum. Quantum financial system, quantum physics, quantum election, quantum banking. Everything will be quantum. So please, don't need this very struggle. Activate your consciousness. Any time must worship God in truth and in spirit, according to John 4, verse 24. It's there. Read your Bible. If you don't have anything to do, stop gossiping. Waking up your spirit. You are a spirit, you live inside a body. That's just the fact. So it's not everything your spirit needs to accept. God created you in his own spirit. You cannot carry the spirit of God. A common false narrative you're able to detect. Unable to detect a false narrative that this thing is fake. So do have a nice day, everyone. Until I come across your way again. From me to you, remain blessed. Ciao.